My name is Daniel Padilla. Carolina Padilla is my wife. Our sons, Daniel Padilla, Juan Padilla, and Daniela. I am a business banking officer for First National Bank in Omaha.
And I am the director of Intercultural Senior Center.
I came here 6 months before them. I wanted to get a degree in hospitality businesses. I did have that in my country. I wanted to transfer that to here. I didn't find a hotel in Omaha, but I found a bank, so I made a career out of banking. Brought the family. We were going to stay here for a couple of years, and there we are now, 21 years later.
At the time when we came, Guatemala was going through a lot of violence, and it was really bad. And so he had a cousin, and his cousin was living in Omaha. And all he said was that Omaha was a very nice community where kids could grow in a healthy environment. And that was something that I guess caught our attention, you know.
Like my mom said, it's been a great place, community for us. There's great people, organizations around that do a lot of good things, and I think we all just take a little bit of what we can do and give back.
Well, I kind of started that at it used to be called the Chicano Awareness Center, now it's the Latino Center of the Midlands. I did speak better English than most of the people going there, so I made that. I spoke with the executive director and said, hey, would you like me to come and try to help your constituents and teach them a little of what I know? And that's how I got involved with the center, and that was my the first time I ventured that, because in our cultures and in our communities back south, volunteer work does not exist. Corruption is so high in some of our countries that no matter what we do, it doesn't go to the right place. So that's when we said, things really work here, let's try, let's keep it up, and everybody learned, everybody liked it, and that's what we did, and still do.
I think my first job was in South Omaha too, like 20 years ago probably, and it was helping people. I worked in a Chicano Health Center, now it's One World Community Health Center. And from there I moved and I continued to do other jobs. I went to Catholic Charities, and I finally ended up that my heart was helping elderly. And so I started my own nonprofit, which is Intercultural Senior Center 5.5 years ago. So I really love my job.
You know, it's important to give back. We came here with nothing, so you know we know what others might be feeling like or need. So. Well,
we get together every Sunday. We have a family lunch or dinner.
He grills out, rain or shine.
Yeah. It's almost, it's not a requirement, but we just know that, you know, we know we're expected to be here around 2 or 3 o'clock on a Sunday. And like he said, yeah, my dad grills out, rain or shine. You know, he'll be out there even in the snow.
And as he says, it's a ritual, but it gives us the opportunity to share what happened in the week. I mean, they all have their own lives, we have our own lives. When they were growing up, we made a couple of rules. We always had to have dinner together. The other rule is we're going to speak among ourselves. We're going to keep our Spanish. And they didn't like it when they were growing up because everything that they were learning was in English. But now they are seeing that the three of them work in environments where they require their Spanish-speaking skills. So that rule kept us all together. And now we get together on a Sunday, we share a meal, and we share good times. And the difficult times too.
I think Daniel's family was very together, you know, everything, brothers and sisters and family around them. So I think I did like that, and I wanted my family to be that way. So I think we always tried our best to have our kids get together, especially here, you know, in Omaha. And since we don't have any family, we always try to make sure that we all are together and help each other.
You know, at the end of the day, I only have my parents and my brother and sister here, so life gets rough, like this is who I have, and I've just learned to appreciate it and cherish that.
I always told my kids, feel proud of who you are and where we're coming from. Don't ever deny that. And I think they kept that with them. So I'm very grateful for this community. I have grown so much. I have met so many good people. I have made great relationships.
Well, we just want to thank Harlem Family Services and the people who nominated us for this award. I mean, we feel very honored being here tonight. And we want to thank the community too for allowing us to be who we are and for encouraging us to succeed and for letting us stay. After so many years, we'll try to keep doing our best, and thank you very much.